So, I have a story to tell you. In the summer 2018, I went to Camp America. Went out there and had an amazing time. Actually, to this very camp, I met some amazing people that really changed my life. After camp, I got the opportunity to go do some traveling.
Ta-da, ta-da!
And during the traveling, a little hurricane liked to disrupt our plans. So we were down in Miami with a group of my friends, and we ended up having to change our plans from going to Charleston, going straight up to Boston.
All roads, you know how you have the left road and your right road, so the traffic goes that. All roads are going to go one way, both sides, one way.
Which we were going to spend 3 days at, but instead we ended up staying for 13 days. Luckily for us, we had an amazing friend from camp, Bridget, who saved our butts, and she put us up for 13 days, which was crazy. She's awesome. Anyone that knows Bridget knows she's awesome. While in Boston, I made really good friends with a girl called Grace.
About it right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually alright. You're okay.
When I got home, we carried on talking, and about 3 months ago, I asked her if she would be my girlfriend. So, heading back to camp, this year, I wanted to surprise her before I got to camp. After seeing her in March, she didn't think that I was going to see her until about September after camp, which would have been a good 6 months. Grace, say take 3.
Take 3.
But instead, I planned to turn up about 3 months early and surprise her in Boston instead of flying to New York. I also got her friend Carly in on the surprise for her to take her out to dinner, so I knew exactly where she was. So I booked my flights and I sent my confirmation to her, but instead of it saying Logan, Boston, I changed it to JFK. Because she thought that I was flying out to New York, I made her promise that she wasn't going to try and surprise me when I got there, because that would have been awful. So the plan was set. She thought that I was flying out to New York to start camp, but instead I was going to fly out to Boston and see her for a few weeks before I ended up flying down to camp. The day of the flight came, and I was putting myself. It's my last day at Coastside CrossFit, which is pretty sad. I really enjoy the family there. It's just a beautiful atmosphere, and I go there every morning and get to train with some awesome people. But yeah, I think today they're probably going to kill me with a workout, so we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so I was right. Liam pretty much screwed me over. It was such a good workout. We did snatches and then 5 minutes of burpee pull-ups, but no, that wasn't enough. I actually had to do 10 minutes of weighted vest burpee pull-ups. So had a fun last day. Pretty sweaty though. The last thing I've got to do is pack. So yes, after some exercise, I had to pack. The bane of my life. Just to say that this shot was actually taken by this. #ShittyRigs. 3 months of stuff wedged into one bag. I then drove to Gatwick Airport and got through customs. I would be flying out of Gatwick at 4:55. As luck would have it, or as chance would have it, there was a flight coming out of Gatwick just 10 minutes after heading to JFK. So I kept all of those details and was keeping Grace up to date on that flight. To keep up with the surprise, I logged my travel on Instagram. Because a flight to New York takes about an hour longer than it does to fly to Boston, I actually had an hour window. I even had people messaging me looking forward to me appearing at camp, but I had to let them in on the surprise, so I lied to a few people. I emailed the restaurant the girls were going to and asked them if they could help me out. I really wanted to try and do a Sherlock Holmes with like a pencil moustache and pretending to serve them, but unfortunately they didn't get back to me, but hey ho, it was worth a try. So I touched down at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then literally ran through security, which they weren't too happy about. They actually stopped me and asked if I had any meats or something that I was trying to smuggle into the country. I told them I was just trying to surprise a girl, which sounds a lot worse than what I meant. Yeah, I don't like airport security.
It is absolutely disgusting weather here. You know what, I probably should have just gone to New York.
I then got the tea to Mission Sushi, and this was the last leg of the journey. My hands were shaking, it was ridiculous. After about 3 months of keeping a secret, it was hard to believe that I was actually there, and that it had all, I guess, roughly gone to plan. I got to the restaurant and I could see Carly through the window, so I crossed the road and I went in.
What is happening?
Hey girl.
What?
Yeah.
Turn that off.